going on, guys? Percy TCG here, and today I'm going to be going over a God Beast Behemoth Fabled Beast deck profile. I don't know if you want to call it Fabled Beast, maybe level or 2-cost rush, I guess you could call it. So let's just get right into it. So we're going to start out with 4 of the Flying Turtle. Basically lets you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a Fabled Beast, you can add it to your hand. If not, discard it. It's a good card because it helps you to get your boss units and other 2-cost creatures and a couple other things. Then we have 3 of the Prince Pentan. I think Prince Pentan, I want to play 4 of this and only 3 of this because this is just anything that's a 2-cost and it's not Fabled Beast limited, but at the same time there are times you want to see your Flying Turtle instead because like maybe you don't have your God Beast or maybe your Pegasaurus. You might want to see him and potentially get it. So next we have 3 Freestall. You could play 4 if you want, just change something else out. It's the 2-cost lineup is not too strict because I mean, it's basically just for board spam is what you're using the 2 costs for. So next up, we have 3 of the Caladrius. Playing Caladrius because always recycling your magic cards in this deck is just, it's so good, man. It's so good. The Luster effect, it's nice to have. And then we're playing 3 of the regular Pentan. I play 3 of the regular Pentan because it's like, I mean, reduce a magic card by 1, right? So in this deck, I'm not playing only yellow cards. There are some white cards in here, so or white magic cards. So this guy right here will help with those. And then I'm playing 2 Hippocampo. You could do more. You could just not play any at all. It's just blessed is a good effect, so you want to get the most out of it. And in most situations, your opponent's not going to let that hit. But there are situations where your opponent has no choice but to let your Hippocampo hit. So that's very good. And he's a Fabled Beast, so your Flying Turtle can go fetch him out if need be. Then we have 2 of the Ervata. Good pressure. People don't realize how much pressure this card actually puts in. Sometimes he'll sneak a game, you know, just sometimes. Gives you board presence, helps keep your squishy bodies on field, and all that good stuff. So next, we got 3 of the Almirage. I think I'm saying that right. If you don't know what he does, during your attack step, reduce the spirit or refresh the spirit when one of your other spirits that is cost of 2 is blocked. So, I mean, you could do some pretty cool cheese with this guy. Kind of want to go down to 2, kinda. I probably will take this down to 2 in the future. A lot of this is pretty flexible stuff, man. Pretty flexible. So, then we got the 2 of the Rapier Knight Cassith. Reveal top 2 cards of your deck. Add the cost 2 from among them to your hand. So he kind of helps you if you get a little stuck, which, I mean, you don't get stuck very often with this deck. So next we are going into the Calamity Beast, Chaos Pegasaurus. Playing 2 of him. You could do some cheese with this guy. You can cheese and end games with this guy. People said he's bad. I don't think he's bad. 3 cores for level 3, and he refreshes 2 of your 2-cost spirits. I mean, sounds good to me. More pressure, more attacks, could be defense, could be whatever, you know. And then he also gives is it just 2 costs? Yeah, 2 costs plus 2k BP. So pretty much if any of these are level 2, they're out of Burning Force zone or most card effects they can kill. And then 3 of the God Beast Behemoth. What I was talking about earlier about playing 2, I'm going to probably take him out, play him for a God Beast Behemoth. Because you don't want to just see him in your hand and then no level 2s, because you're just in a really bad spot. So, yeah. Alright, so now we'll move on to the Nexuses. The deck is very high in pressure. The defense is very, I mean, depends how you play it, right? If you could play conservative and have fairly high defense depending on your bodies on board, or you could play completely aggro and end the game in like 3 turns. This deck's a little funky. 3 Blessed Cathedral helps with ramp a lot. This card will get you so many cores if you just spam the field and just pretty much set your cost 2s up to be sent to the trash. Then I'm playing 2 of the Phantasmal Paradise. I don't run more because you have freestall, okay? The draw from this is nice, but the freestall draw is much nicer. And plus, if you make this a level 3, this also gets you a draw. So I don't feel like you need more of that. It kind of just takes up unnecessary space. Now this is the part where everyone's going to disagree with me and think I'm a madman for this, but I don't care. 2 Drowsy Fumes and 3 Angelic Pressure. Okay, the deck's main problem is keeping bodies on board. Okay? So, say you go into a turn, you swing at something that's a 9k BP blocker. Okay? No problem. Boom. Boom. Boom, just spam these. And then guess what? Luster. Bring them all back to hand. Like, it's so good. It's so good. So, I mean, you can disagree with me on this, but I'm telling you this, the deck is complete cheese, and it's gonna catch people off guard. That's the main point of this. And then we're playing 4 of the Royal Potion. If you're not playing Royal Potion in your Fabled Beast deck, you're, I don't know, insane. Because this card, man, use defense, can end games, can set you up and put you in a much better position, you know? It's just, it's a good card, man. Like, why would you not play this in a Fabled Beast deck that's a 2-cost heavy deck? People are kind of trying to go the route of the Blessed and then drawing off of gaining life. I don't think that build is very good yet. Could be in the future. I don't know. But I think that this build is probably better, in all honesty. So yeah, 4 of those. 2 regain. Why 2 regain? Well, I'll show you when I'm done with the deck profile, okay? This can help you with your defense. This can help you with your offense. Either or. And then, of course, you got your 4 ice shields. I'm sorry I baited you all to the end to see if you needed ice shields or not. I mean, you can use something else, like something that minuses more BP, like Ascension 0, or does Ascension 0 minus BP? I don't think so. The Nexus one. The one that counts your opponent's Nexuses. But that one's very, 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 very inconsistent. And it's 7 cost. So, yeah. 4 ice shield. So let me get into why I run the regain. Okay, I'll just set up a little board state for you guys so you can see how good regain actually is. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows how good regain is. So say you got a 2, and your Pegasaurus, okay? This is the cheese. As long as they live, say you got level 3, level 2 with plus 2k BP. So this is going to be a 6k beater, and this is going to be a 5k beater. Okay? Go swing in 5k, swing in 6k, swing, effect, restand. Now you cannot regain at this point. If you regain, you are not allowed to restand this one, because regain literally specifies that you can refresh a spirit that is not currently attacking. Okay? So you'll go swing with one of these guys. During your flash step, regain, refresh, swing, swing, refresh. Because it's not once per turn. Right? Yeah. So, it's a good combo. It's a game ender. Good way to cheese games. Say you're in this situation where you have a regain in hand and you got this board state, which is an easy board state to get. It's not hard. You got 2, 3, and then a 4 cost. So that'd be 7 cores. These are probably already sitting on board. You draw into this as you have a regain in hand or something. And then just boom, go ham. If they don't have Ice Shield, you win the game. If they don't have enough blockers and Ice Shield, you win the game. It's a good way to cheese it out, you know. So, I mean, I guess I feel like people didn't like that I didn't show them the sideboard last time, so I guess I'll show you my sideboard so you guys can get an idea. So I'm playing 2 extra of the Phantasmal Paradise in case I need more draw. It doesn't happen very often that you need more draw, but yeah, I play the extra 2 just in case. Playing 1 extra Hippocampo, because the Hippocampo can do some pretty good stuff for you if you're getting too overwhelmed. Then I'm playing an extra of the Rapier Knight Cat Sith in case I'm not seeing my 2s. I don't know why I wouldn't. I think there's like 18 to 20 of them in there. But I mean, you never know. Bricks happen, man. Bricks happen hard. And then 3 of the Soap Bubble Lakeside. This is specifically for the white matchup, white control matchup. It's not really for any other matchup except white control. The thing you're playing it for is this right here. During your attack step, your yellow spirits cannot be blocked by any of your opponent's spirits with a when the spirit blocks effect. So everyone knows that white has a few of the when the spirit blocks. So you'd slap this down, slap a couple cores on it, and then boom, go to town, you know? And then I'm playing 3 of the Heavenblade Dragon Ryut. This guy, you would probably swap out your Al Mirage, this guy, for him. Because this guy, basically, you're playing against white, you're playing against a slower deck. If white gets an optimal opening, they're not going to let you kill them early. It's just is how it is. That's the way to beat them, but it's if they have a perfect opening, it's so hard, man. It's so hard from what I've learned. So you'd go into this so that your units can't be bounced to hand or deck. And then cores that would be placed into either player's life or placed on this spirit instead. So like counter sword, a lot of other things, you know. Not really a lot of other things, huh? A couple things. So yeah, this would not work on Ice Shield because it's only during main step, so it doesn't even do anything to Ice Shield. Just the counter sword and then the Valkyrie Mist. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you learned a little bit, you know, got a little idea of where to start with the Fabled Beast deck. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.